Your husband gets home from work and all he wants to do is drink. He doesn't want to hear about your tea time. He doesn't even care how the kids are doing. This is all because of alcohol.
Introducing a new amendment, the 18th of its kind. The amendment to abolish all liquor.
You're probably thinking, how will this work in a year like 1918? I drink every day. Well, 1 year after its ratification, the manufacture, sale, and transportation of those intoxicating liquors within the United States will be prohibited. Congress and several states will have power to enforce this by appropriate legislation. The United States has become too dependent on alcohol, and the substance needs to be eradicated. Without the prohibition of liquor, the population would be drunk all the time, getting nothing done.
Hawk versus Smith, a 1920s Supreme Court case that challenged the validity of the way the 18th Amendment had been passed in Ohio. Ohio State Legislature reserved the right to the people to review the state's legislature ratification of any federal amendment. This meant that within 90 days of the ratification of an amendment by the state legislature, that ratification could be challenged by a petition signed by 6% of Ohio voters. In regards to the prohibition of liquor, Ohio ratified the amendment before 90 days, and their Secretary of State declared it to be in effect. But at the same time, a petition of 6% of voters voted against it. The controversy led to the Supreme Court, where they ruled that the voters could not overturn the ratification of the prohibition of liquor. Olmstead versus the United States. In 1928, the decision of the Supreme Court on whether or not the use of wiretap private telephone conversations could be used as evidence agreed that it could be used. The defendant was being taped while talking about violating the 18th Amendment. This decision was overturned in 1967.